At the start of the film, we see a man sleeping comfortably in his room. When he opens his eyes, he finds himself on the road. A woman sits in front of him, approaches him, and begins talking. This is the main character of the story named Gil Boksoon. From their conversation, we learn that the man is a notorious gangster from Japan. Boxon tells, "Now I will kill you. This is because you didn't end up on the road by chance. I will get money for killing you. I am a contract killer. I work for a killer company called MK Company." The man says, "But you can't kill me. I'm not that weak. You could have killed me while I was sleeping." Boxon replies, "Yes, I could have killed you. And I have a 17-year-old daughter who always says everyone deserves a fair chance, a chance to defend themselves, to prove themselves. I'm giving you that chance today." Saying this, she throws a sword in front of the man, and she challenges him to fight her. A fierce fight breaks out between them. Both strike each other. During this, Boxon realizes quickly that he is strong and brave. He might defeat me, she thinks. So she cleverly heads to her car and shoots him from a distance, causing serious injury. Then she approaches and delivers the final shot. Thus, she completes her target. The mission was to kill this man. Then Boxon returns home and starts doing housework. While picking up clothes, she finds a pack of cigarettes in her daughter's clothes. Seeing this, she gets angry with her daughter for smoking, and she recalls her childhood. Her dad beat her harshly for smoking. To break her habit, he forced her to smoke more. Now remembering this, Boxon herself starts smoking. Then her daughter returns from school. Boxon confronts her and asks her to quit smoking. Her daughter misbehaves in response. She says, "Whatever you do, why are you telling me to quit?" Saying this, she goes to her room. This angers Boxon greatly. She follows her daughter to her room, but by then her daughter realizes her mistake. She says, "Mom, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm ashamed. Please forgive me." After this, we see a man and a girl together. They are siblings. At this moment, they are watching news on TV reporting that a notorious gangster was killed in the city. But who killed him? That information is unavailable. This is the same gangster Boxon killed. The man watching the news praises Boxon. From this, we learn he is Boxon's boss who gave her the target to kill the gangster. Boxon was his favorite killer, though his sister doesn't like Boxon much. From their conversation, we learn about Boxon's killer company named MK Company. Boxon had a contract with them, which was nearing its end. But Boxon wanted to continue working with them in the future because she is the bravest and most powerful of all killers. She has never failed a mission. Then she goes to a hotel to meet her friends. They are also killers like her, but they aspire to be as powerful as Boxon. For now, they are jobless. One of them says, "We are unemployed because of the owner of MK Company." Because like their company, there are many other killer companies. For all of them and their killers, Bookson set some rules. First, no one will kill a child. The second rule was that no one will leave their company and join another. The third and final rule was that no one will abandon their mission incomplete. Because of these rules, it was hard for them to find work. After hearing these rules, a man sitting there raises his hand. This means he opposes these rules which other companies dislike, and Boxon cuts off his hand. Now a boy who is Boxon's friend says, "As for Boxon, she has a job because the boss gives her a mission every time. Otherwise, she doesn't have the ability to do other work." Hearing this, Boxon gets angry with him. She says, "Fine, if you're so capable, then prove it to me. To prove it, you must send me a sharp knife." In the story, a knife means a challenge to fight. So Boxon wants to fight him. Saying this, she leaves. But as she approaches her car, some people are standing there. They are flirting with her car. Seeing Boxon, they step aside, but now they start misbehaving with her. At that moment, Boxon's friend, the boy she challenged, arrives. He beats those people thoroughly using his skills. After this, he approaches Boxon. Seeing his skills, Boxon is happy and impressed, and here they become close friends. Then Boxon takes him to a place and gives him money, saying, "This will be useful for you." He replies, "I don't want money, but open a company and hire me there." Hearing this, she says, "Yes, my contract with them is ending soon," after which she does exactly that. Now Boxon's daughter is with her friend, and they like each other, but they hide their relationship from everyone. Now these two girls are smoking. Then 3 girls arrive. Seeing them, Boxon's daughter starts to leave. A boy grabs her hand and misbehaves with her. Boxon's daughter gets angry. She says, "I'll break your hand." After saying this, she leaves. Seeing this, the boy's friend laughs at his humiliation. Because of this, the boy doesn't get angry at Bokson's daughter. While Bokson and her daughter are eating, her daughter's phone keeps getting messages. She picks up her phone and starts texting. Seeing this, Bokson asks, "Is it your boyfriend sending messages?" She says, "No, it's just my friend." In school, all the kids have to give a speech about who can be a killer, man or woman. She says, "I think a man, because for women being a killer isn't normal. It's strange and bad." Hearing this, Bokson is shocked and worried because her daughter doesn't know that her mother is a dangerous killer. The next day, as Bokson heads to her office, her sister arrives. She meets Bokson and pretends to be happy with her, but deep down she hates her. At one place, a fighter-killer girl is fighting a boy. She grabs his neck and slams him on the table. After hitting him several times, she brings him to Bokson's sister. Bokson's sister is training new killers for her company, and this fighter-killer girl is the best among them. Bokson's sister and Bokson enter. Everyone welcomes Bokson because she is their senior and dangerous killer. Seeing this, Bokson's sister gets jealous, and she tells everyone about the fighter-killer, that in the future she will surpass Bokson. Hearing this, Bokson doesn't like it, and she starts to leave. Bokson's sister says, "Stop, Bokson. I say this because this girl isn't as powerful and dangerous as you at her age." And now she challenges them to fight. They face each other for a fight, and the battle begins. The girl is very fast. Using her special moves, she attacks Bokson repeatedly. But Bokson, no less skilled, easily dodges every attack. When the fighter-killer attacks with a knife, Bokson cleverly blocks with her weapon and stops her attack. Thus, she wins the fight. But because Bokson's sister hates her, she tries to humiliate Bokson herself. After this, Bokson goes to her boss, who tells her, "Since our contract is ending, I want a new contract with you so you can work with me more." Bokson says, "My daughter is growing up. I don't want my work to affect her. I'm thinking of quitting this work forever." As she says this, she gets a call. After hearing the call, she gets scared, rises quickly, and leaves. The call was from her daughter's school, informing her that her daughter killed a boy. Soon, Bokson reaches the school, where the teacher tells her that her daughter was with her friend Vishal. But why she did such a dangerous thing, neither will say. So as punishment, her daughter is suspended from school for a week, meaning she can't attend. This is the same boy who misbehaved with Bokson's daughter multiple times. Then Bokson takes her daughter away, scolding her heavily. While they're in the car, Bokson angrily asks, "Why did you kill that boy?" Hearing the answer, Bokson gets terrified. Her daughter says, "I wanted to kill that boy, but he escaped." This makes Bokson alert. She goes to her friend and tells her everything about her daughter, and also that when I was 17, I committed my first murder. But now I don't want my work's bad influence to affect my daughter too. I'm still afraid that my daughter might become like me. I want to keep her away from this so she can achieve something through studies. Though I had a contract with the boss that my work's impact wouldn't affect my daughter. But it's happening, which worries me. My daughter's also worried, but she doesn't know about my work. And I should quit this work soon. At home, Bokson tries to make her daughter understand to control her anger and abandon such bad behavior. But her daughter refuses to listen and walks away. Her daughter steps outside, her face full of worry, as if something happened to her that she couldn't tell her mother. Seeing her change behavior, Bokson is very worried. Then Bokson gets a call from the boss. He tells her to go on the next mission and gives her the target to kill, and says this time the killer fighter girl will go with you, meaning the same girl Bokson fought. Before the mission, they meet. The killer fighter shows Bokson weapons. Then they leave for the mission. Their mission is to kill a boy. They reach his house. While he's sleeping, they release unconscious gas in his room, making him unconscious. Then they proceed with the task. The murder must look like the boy took his own life. As the killer fighter is about to cut his veins, Bokson stops her and says someone who takes their own life never cuts their veins straight. They must be afraid, must be scared, so their veins would be cut unevenly. So we'll cut his veins like this. As she's about to cut his veins, she suddenly stops. She lies on the table and looks at the boy's picture. From it, she learns this boy is the minister's son. There's a note beside it. Reading it, Bokson discovers that the boy's father, the minister, wants him dead. While reading the note, Bokson gets a call from her daughter. She sends the killer fighter out and starts talking to her daughter. Her daughter says, "Mama, forgive me. I misbehaved with you, and please come home soon." Hearing her daughter speak like this, Bookson gets emotional. Now we see the boss who went to Russia for a mission. At this moment, he's in a bar where he gets a call from Bookson. She says, "Forgive me, but I failed this mission because we used too little unconscious gas, and the boy didn't become unconscious and woke up." The truth was, Bookson was lying because her daughter's call made her emotional. Hearing this, the boss gets angry and says, "You broke the company's rules, which you'll be punished for because the company's rules state you can't abandon a mission midway." Then others attack him. At the same time the boss gets angry, he easily takes down everyone trying to kill him, catching them, killing them, throwing ropes. He stops everyone. First kills with his hands, then shoots with a bullet. And like this, he overpowers everyone. And he speaks to Bookson again, says the rule you broke, its punishment is death, because the company's rule is if you abandon your target and return without completing the mission, you'll be killed. Hearing this, Bookson says, "If you don't believe me, ask the killer fighter girl what she says." She makes her talk to the boss, and she lies too, saying, "Yes, we really couldn't complete this mission." Now Bookson says to the boss, "If you spare me this punishment, I'll work with you in the future. We'll make a new contract after completing the Russia mission." As the boss heads back on the plane, he calls his sister and says, "Why did you and Bookson do everything I told you not to?" He says she broke the company's rules, so she must be punished. "We should kill her." The boss says, "No, we can't do that because she's our company's senior killer. She said she'll work with us. I want to work with her." After saying this, he hangs up. And now he recalls the time he went to kill Bokson's dad on a contract because her dad was in the police. When he went to kill him, Bookson appeared and he stopped. But Bookson herself killed her dad because she was already very frustrated with him. He tortured her a lot. After doing this, she felt no shame or pain, but smiled. She was only 17 and this was her first murder. Now Bokson's sister goes to her friend and sends her on a mission with a target. The news reports the minister's son was killed. Seeing this, Bookson is shocked because she spared him. So who killed him? Meanwhile, her daughter arrives and they start talking. Here, Bokson's daughter tells her mother the whole truth, that "I like my friend. When I was sitting close to my friend, the minister's son took our pictures. I told him to delete them. He said he would, but on one condition, if I have a wrong relationship with him, but I refused. He threatened to post the pictures online. So I got angry, and that day I stabbed him at school." So the boy Bookson was supposed to kill the minister's son, was troubling her daughter, and took her pictures. Then she cries, saying, "My friend didn't want you or anyone to know about our relationship. That's why I didn't tell you." Bookson says, "But you made a mistake. You should have told me earlier. Then I wouldn't be so sad today." Her daughter says, "If I didn't tell you, have you ever told me what you do?" Hearing this, Bookson realizes, she didn't know anything about my work, that I'm a dangerous killer. Then her doorbell rings. Bookson sees the killer fighter girl has come to meet her. She brings her inside and Bookson grabs her, stabs her neck and asks, "Why are you here?" Actually, Bookson was pretending, so her daughter wouldn't learn about her work. She signals the killer fighter to play along. The girl says, "I've been fired by MK Company." Then they go to a hotel where other MK Company workers, their friends, are. From their talk, they learn the mission Bookson and the killer fighter abandoned to kill that boy was completed by Bokson's friend, who killed the minister's son. Learning this, Bookson feels bad. Then Bokson's friend gets a call from her sister, which Bookson answers. From the conversation, she learns her sister gave her friend the target. Then Bokson's sister speaks to the people there and assigns them a mission. The next moment, the hotel owner wraps a rope around Bokson's neck and pulls. Then everyone attacks her because the mission from Bokson's sister was to kill Bookson, but she alone overpowers everyone. She fights bravely against them all. One by one, she kills and tosses them aside, sometimes with hands, sometimes with legs, picking up blades and throwing them. In this fight, the killer fighter supports Bookson, and now they both kill everyone, one by one. When Bookson starts killing her friend, he says, "Please forgive me. I didn't do this on my own. Bokson's sister told me to." Then Bokson's phone rings. She checks and sees many missed calls from her boss. Bookson starts talking to her daughter and leaves, but the boss arrives and grabs her. He tries to strangle her, but the killer fighter rushes in and tells him, "Your sister planned this attack. Bookson isn't at fault. Hearing this, the boss releases Bookson. She says, "Now I won't spare your sister." The boss says, "If you touch my sister, I'll kill you." Bookson says, "Whether I kill your sister or not, other companies will kill her. If they find out your company's people died because of her, they won't spare her." Hearing this, the boss says, "No, I'll save my sister and you too, because I want to work with you in the future." She doesn't respond and leaves. But the boss doesn't spare the killer fighter girl. He kills her because she supported Bookson and learned his sister's truth. He stabs a sharp object in her neck, causing blood to pour from her eyes. And with great pain, the poor girl dies. When Bookson comes home, she sees her daughter crying because she overheard on the call that someone wants to kill her mother. As Bookson starts explaining, her daughter says, "No, you must tell me the truth. Are you a spy? I saw a gun in your bag." Hearing this, Bookson is relieved. Her daughter doesn't know her truth. And she lies to her daughter saying, "Yes, dear, I'm a spy. But I promise I'll quit this work from now on. I had a fight with my friends. I'm sorry I do this work." Her daughter says, "Mom, I'm sorry too. I trusted my friend. Actually, she was cheating me. She was just pretending to love me. And because of that, I stabbed that boy. And now, because of my mistake, we're both very sad." After this, we see all the companies meeting because MK Company's killer Bookson killed other companies' killers, which was against the rules. A man approaches and says, since MK Company's killer made a mistake, the boss will be punished. Saying this, he holds a knife. Seeing this, the boss gets furious, and he grabs the knife and attacks the man. He stabs it in his mouth and throat. He cuts him and takes his life, becoming a murderer there. Because this was also against the rules. No weapons in meetings? Bookson goes to MK Company's office to sign the next contract where she meets her sister. Now she knows no one else attacked her. It was the boss's sister. Bookson was already angry at her. She didn't want to change her ways. Before signing the contract, she attacks the boss's sister with the pen. She stabs it in her throat, cutting it, and she becomes a murderer, and she dies. After signing the contract, Bookson leaves. She leaves the blood-stained pen there, meaning she's challenging the boss to a fight. When the boss learns this, he calls Bookson's daughter and says, "I work with your mother in the company. I got her challenge. Tell your mother to come to the office tomorrow. We need to talk." While eating with Bookson, her daughter says, "I got a call from your office. You need to go to work tomorrow." Hearing this, Bookson understands the boss has accepted her challenge. So the next day, she goes to the company's office, well-dressed and carefree. Though she knows what will happen there, as soon as she opens the door, the boss shoots at her. But no bullet hits her because the boss intentionally missed. He didn't want to kill Bookson with a bullet. Then they start talking. They drink a lot and discuss their fight. They both know they're brave and powerful, and neither can defeat the other in a fight. One reason is they understand each other's moves, and they're dangerous killers. Bookson tells the boss, "I know you can't kill me. I know your weakness. Your weakness is me because you love me." This was true, because when the boss first saw Bookson, he fell in love with her when he went to kill her dad when Bookson was 17. Suddenly, Bookson attacks her boss, stabbing him in the stomach. He says, "Your daughter's watching this." Learning this, Bookson is heartbroken. Her daughter is devastated seeing her mother's true face. Tears fill her eyes. Bookson is sad too because her real face was revealed to her daughter, which she never wanted. After this, Bookson heads home. She goes to her daughter's room where she's sleeping, but in reality, her daughter saw everything. Yet she pretends she saw nothing. A few days later, Bookson's daughter goes to school. She hugs her friend and threatens her, saying, "If you betray me and don't support me, I'll kill you." Threatening to kill shows Bookson's bad deeds have influenced her daughter, which her mother never wanted, but it happened. She's as brave as her mother, and moving forward, she becomes a dangerous killer, far surpassing her mother. Her smile is as evil as her mother's, pointing to imminent danger. And with this scene, the film ends here.